And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tai Tuivasa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marcin Tybura.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here he is, Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa. This is a knockout artist of the highest order, and even though the opposition seems to know what he's trying to do stylistically, nobody in the UFC has been able to stop him. He has been very durable. We saw that nasty knockout of Rashad Coulter, the leg kick right into the eventual knockdown. Tremendous stuff on the highlight reel already for the young man, Tai Tuivasa. All right, so a nice takedown for him there, and if that is a sign of things to come, could be a long night for the boxer.
Well, when you're a boxer, you see a lot of feints coming at your head. He understood that through a feint to get the hands up, level change down, secure the takedown. Great work.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up.
He's back in the clinch.
Looking to land the right just out of range.
These boys are going at it. Oh.
Fast pace here in the early going.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Blocks the shot to the body.
If he lands it like that, with no weight on that leg, it won't take many.
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position. Lands a quick jab. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Tuivasa getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tuivasa. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
That was nice.
Marcin Tybura's back in side control.
He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Tybura gets pounded, and it's the elbow. Side control. Working out of the half guard here. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Marcin Tybura. Under 90 seconds to go in the round. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
All right, so now Now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Tuivasa.
In the half guard. He's got to be careful here.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
That's right. You control everything on the ground. You just take him down again. Position for a submission. Remember that.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, folks, here we go with our next round, and in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch of his UFC career.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in a zone. Everything he threw was just landing and landing with vicious intent. He's got to feel confident as he gets off the stool for the beginning of this round.
Tybura ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Oh, effective use of the jab by Tai Tuivasa.
Didn't see that one coming. Gets tagged with a nice combination to the head.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take
Great timing on that double leg.
Tuivasa gets back up again. Single power tie here. Just misses with the straight right. Both guys appeared to land there. Takedown defense is there. Try to establish that jab. Oh, nice hook there by Tuivasa. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his opponent and picked up the pace here in round two. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Fighters separate from the clinch. Tybura's got a pretty deep bruise now, starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight.
Another takedown land.
We pass the midpoint here of the fight. Close guard. Hammer fist here by Tybura. Making all these shots count.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe try to get to a choke position here, DC. Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out. if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
Ground and pound strike there now. Marcin Tybura's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Tybura. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Tybura. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
He threw that one with all of his power.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Tybura gets the takedown. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Tai Tuivasa going for the leg kick. He does not connect.
Oh, he just hurt him. He just hurt him.
Tybura's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting his already damaged nose. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Good work from the top here by Tybura. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbow. Oh! Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch positioning, you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Tai Tuivasa. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Marcin Tybura. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will.
Look
just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Well, big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be late.
All right, time to go to the gas station, TC. These fighters are cooked, my man.
They have thrown everything, but the kicks sink at each other, and it's showing because both of them seem exhausted out there in the middle of the octagon.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he should have got the fight finished on that.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
Marcin Tybura has been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. One minute to decide this one. Tuivasa gets back up again.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from the close.
All right, so that opened up the cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Well, the strike lands, but just not doing a whole lot of damage because his stamina is low. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with those strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Tybura's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute.
Down.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Tai Tuivasa!
Well, he's got a new contract, and Tai Tuivasa showing you tonight that he is certainly worthy of those numbers as we congratulate this bona fide heavyweight contender. A lot of people wondered, is his ceiling to be a title threat, or can he be a UFC champion? Given this performance tonight, I think a lot of people believe Tai Tuivasa will one day have that UFC heavyweight gold around his waist.